It seems to be more of a timing thing than a money or a term thing for Edwin and the Blue Jays, that it just didn't match up. From what we understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jays made an offer 4 years, $80 million. He said he was going to go to market and test the market and see what he could get. But all of a sudden, things have really started to kind of collapse around him. So if you could lay blame, or if you could kind of tell us exactly what happened and why this is going on, and why Edwin now is seeing his market sort of shrink, what is your best guess as to why?
The reason why, Dean, is this is the new reality of how teams are handling free agents whose ages start with a 3. That's what's happening. Edwin Encarnacion is going to be playing his age 34 season. And so the 4-year deal that the Jays offered him covered 34, 35, 36, and 37. And as we're seeing more and more franchises have analytically driven front offices, as the Jays do now, have, I think, more than probably ever before, they look at the trend line of someone's career and say, listen, I'm simply not comfortable going beyond age 37 with you, and your AAV, your average annual value, is going to be $20 million. We think that's fair. And I think once, Dean, that he turned down that contract, the Jays said, listen, that's our upper limit. That's where we're comfortable with this player. And if he's not going to do this, we need to move on. And I think that the one thing I'll tell you is that the Jays' pace at which they moved on, the pace at which they signed Morales and then eventually Pierce, I think caught Edwin's camp by surprise. They didn't think it was going to happen that quickly. I think they envisioned more of a back and forth once Edwin turned down the first offer, that he was going to go around and see, okay, the Astros and then the Yankees and maybe the Red Sox, and see where the interest was going to be. And he clearly did that, did not find the answers he wanted, and then by the time now he's probably circled back to Toronto, it doesn't appear as though they have room for him anymore, or the money, or again, Dean, that their interest in paying him has changed since it was a month ago. That was where they were comfortable, given the age curve and all the research we have now in this game. It says usually power hitters in their middle or later 30s are not the players they used to be, and I think that's a new reality right now for Edwin. And all of a sudden now his market has I think certainly compressed at a time when, Dean, to me, only 3 teams are certain to sign a first baseman: Cleveland, Colorado, and Texas.